Hey guys, Wayne here with the Diesel Stop. A lot of interesting stuff's been taking place. I haven't had too much time to make too many videos, but I guess I'm going to make one here today and fill you guys in for what's been going on and what's going to be taking place here shortly at the Diesel Stop, guys. So Mahle Clevite has contacted me through YouTube here, and Mahle Clevite wants me to test out their engine overhaul kit. So that's one of the things that we're going to be doing. And this is a complete overhaul kit. It comes with brand new pistons, rods and mains, rings, a complete gasket set. So this kit's got everything that I'm going to need to rebuild the motor in the tan truck. So next week here, or actually by this coming weekend, I'm going to be picking up the new body for the tan truck, guys. So I figured since I'm building the motor in it, I might as well put a really nice body on the truck. So before I get started here today, guys, I would like to say a big special thanks to Kelly Michalak and Stacy Snyder. They're at Mahle Clevite. Excellent people to deal with. Very nice, very helpful, and they definitely know their job. So anyhow, I'm going to be opening these boxes up here in a minute, and we're going to be looking at these gaskets and stuff. They're Victor Ryan's gaskets, and then of course the pistons and the rings and everything are Mahle Clevite, including the bearings. So anyway, like this here, these are pin bushings, and we'll go over this here in a second. I'm going to get some stuff opened up here, and we'll go from there, guys. You remember here not too long ago I made some videos on some head gaskets, and I'm going to show you guys what I'd come to the conclusion on. Don't really bother me if anybody gets your feelings hurt here, but I'm just showing the obvious here, guys. So these here are the two gaskets that I ended up getting from Felpro, and as you can see, there's a big difference in between these two gaskets. This gasket right here was one of the better gaskets that came out of the Felpro full gasket set. This in here came out of a Felpro full gasket set as well. And as you can see, these rings, they move around in the head gasket, and you can actually pop these little rings out. And of course the gasket's no good now. So anyways, you can see these are just a very lightweight, cheesy ring that was in the head gasket. And there's a lot of guys on the diesel chat forums that have increased the boost a little bit, or increased the fuel a little bit, and they'll pop these head gaskets like nothing at all. So I'm sure for a stock application it'd be okay if you're not doing anything heavy with the motor. So I'm pretty sure that this gasket right here would not have held up for what I'm going to be doing with my trucks. So and as far as it goes, there is a piece of metal on the inside of the gasket here, because if you take this gasket and you bend it, you can see the metal on the inside of the gasket here. So it does have the piece of metal on the inside of the gasket. So anyway, that was the Felpro head gasket, guys. And then this gasket right here actually says Felpro on it. So here's another gasket that came in a full gasket set from Felpro, guys, and this one says Payen on it, or actually Payen. It says Payen. So anyhow, this was a better gasket, and the quality was better on it, but I don't see where it says Felpro on it. So I'm guessing it was made in a different manufacturing plant. So it's kind of interesting. It's almost like throwing the dice and ordering a overhaul kit and or a master gasket kit, and trying to figure out what head gasket that you're going to end up with. This ring here compared to this one, overall size is a big difference. So I believe that this gasket right here would have held up just fine for a stock application, for for whatever you had to do. Like I said, it looks like a good gasket to me, but why? What's happening in quality control for the two different gaskets? I don't quite understand that. Next one here is the Victor Ryan's gasket, and this is looking pretty good here. Looks like a good gasket. I mean, the rings are tied in there. Only difference I see between this one and the Cummins head gasket, there again, is there's no this RTV or whatever this material is made out of here. There's none right here on these little tabs, but these little tabs are smashed down closer, and it seems like to me that they don't snag as easy as this gasket right here. This is pretty sharp. You could almost snag it. So I don't know, I guess it was pressed together a little bit different on this Fel-Pro gasket than it was this Victor Reinz gasket. It just seems to be a lot smoother there. So as you can see, there's not a whole lot of difference between this gasket and the second Fel-Pro head gasket. So here's a complete headset, guys, and this one here was in this box here. So comes with everything that I'm going to need. It comes with the turbo flange gasket, the intake gaskets, the ones that go below the grid heater and above the grid heater. Comes with all the copper that I need for the injectors and all the little banjo fittings and everything. Comes with the valve stem seals. Some people call them valve bonnets. And it comes with all the valve cover gaskets. And these are type of rubber, so they're not going to break on you. And then underneath here is the intake gasket. So anyhow, guys, this in here, down here at the bottom, is another head gasket for the Cummins. I ended up with two head gaskets. So anyway, let's move on to some of the other stuff. So anyway, as you can see, it's got plenty of wrapping in there, and all the gaskets are not bunched up in one corner of the box or one end of the box. So this here's got the water inlet connection gasket that I had to go and buy on that last Cummins that I overhauled, and I had to end up buying it separately from Cummins. So it's got all the copper bushings in there, or copper gaskets, and it's got all the gaskets and everything that I need for sure. This is one thing that I found very interesting here, guys. They actually offer a sleeve in their kit here, guys, and this is a sleeve for the crankshaft. On that Cummins that I built for my friend, I actually had to go back and put a sleeve on the crankshaft because there was a groove wore into the crankshaft. So that was another thing that I had to go get separately from Cummins, guys. Here's the rear main seal. So yeah, totally awesome. Looks good. And like I said, I did unpackage those already, and here was the packages for those guys. I like this quite a lot right here. All these gaskets are nice and flat. None of them's bent or creased, and they all look really nice. It seems like their gaskets are made a little bit of a different material. I've never used any of the Victor gaskets before, but this is going to be the first time to use their set of gaskets. Now, I'm curious to see how they're going to hold up for me. And so a lot of their gaskets are different. It's the sealer they put on their gaskets, and it's just interesting to see the different types of gaskets and stuff. Yep, this is a main bearing set, Mahle Clevite. Has the NASCAR logo on there. And these bearings are 1010. One of the things that I wasn't for sure of how much wear there was on that crankshaft in that truck. Everybody recalls that the tan truck's got tons of blow-by coming out everywhere on the thing, even the dipstick tube and everything, the bottom of the vent tube. So anyway, here's a set of the main bearings. If I can get them back in the box here. Like I said, I'm going to have that crankshaft turn 10-10. So here's the other part of the main bearings. Rod bearings. Well, them sure look a lot better than what was in that Black Betty motor. Them look pretty good. So now it's time to confuse everybody on what I'm doing here. This is a set of pistons, a full set of pistons from Mahle Clevite here, and as you can see, it has new wrist pins. So everything's going to be nice and new and tight, and clearances and stuff. So anyway, this set of pistons right here are the pistons that's going to be going in the tan truck, because this kit right here is for the tan truck, guys. I'm going to take this set of pistons with me down to Houston, Texas sometime this week or the first of next week here, and I'm going to have this set of pistons ceramic coated. And as what they'll do is they'll ceramic coat the tops of the pistons and then put their polymer coating on the sides of the pistons, so they'll be able to withstand more heat and have the polymer on the skirts of the pistons, guys. So anyway, as you can see, they came with brand new wrist pins, and this here is the pin bushings for the connecting rod, as you can see. These go up inside of the connecting rod. So I've got all brand new pin bushings, wrist pins, and pistons, and keepers. So like I said here, I'm going to confuse you guys a little bit. I've got a set of pistons down there in Houston right now, and I'm actually going to be, instead of having those new pistons done down there in Houston, the set I got down there right now, I'm actually going to be getting another set of pistons from Mahle Clevite here. So I'm going to have the pistons, Mahle Clevite's pistons, in the Black Betty build. Plus, I'm going to have this build here, which is going to be the Mahle Clevite build here on the tan truck, guys. So anyway, I'll be getting some more video here this next week and showing you guys what's going to be going on. I'm, like I said, I'm making that trip down there to Houston, and some pretty interesting stuff's happening down there. They're going to ceramic coat both sets of pistons. They're going to fly cut my other set of pistons, and these bearings here that I have, I'm going to actually have them coated as well. So, and then oh, I've got a pretty crazy header that I'm going to be getting for the Black Betty build as well, and it's going to be ceramic coated. So this equal length header, which is going to be totally awesome. So here's part of the rings. So anyway, all these boxes here, guys, are brand new rings for the pistons. So anyhow, guys, that about wraps it up there. And stay tuned. Things are going to be getting pretty crazy. So there's a lot of cool stuff that's going to be coming up here shortly. And for anybody that asks on these pistons, I know the motor's still in the truck and I hadn't torn it down yet, but these pistons are 40 over. So I'm sure there's going to be somebody ask me on the pistons there. So that pretty much wraps it up, guys. And we'll see you here in a few days. Thanks for watching.